So YouTube Law School is back in session. Sorry for the delay, but let's go right into it to cover the jurisdictional episode because we are going to be updating this in the future. Jurisdiction is the power of a court to rule in a case. So that's what we covered in jurisdiction, and to explain to you how you may make a mistake and it may cause a court to dismiss your case. Small claims court, for instance, you have to file that in justice court and your claim must be $10,000 or less, and you must file it in the township where the defendant lives or does business. Some self-help complaints have this baked in so you don't have to worry about it, but it is an important concept. Another example is suing a state or a state agency in federal court for money damages. That's not allowed under the 11th Amendment. If you sue a California resident in state court, it might not be allowed because there may not be personal jurisdiction over the California resident because there's not sufficient contact with Nevada. As the title suggests, this is a non-exhaustive list of jurisdictional issues. For instance, eviction. Eviction can be filed in state, justice, or district court. If the claims are over $15,000, they should be filed in district court. Employment discrimination, you must exhaust your administrative remedies by filing a complaint with Nevada Equal Rights Commission or the EEOC Equal Employment Opportunity Commission. You have to do that before you file in federal court, and these are usually filed in federal court, but a state claim may be filed, a state employment discrimination claim can be filed in state court. Housing discrimination is state or federal court. Usually it's the Fair Housing Act in federal court. Wage garnishments are usually going to be in the court that issued the judgment. $15,000 or less, it'll be justice court. District court, more than $15,000, and federal court also has the authority to issue wage garnishments. A petition for judicial review is usually in state court, but it can be in federal court. It depends on the agency. If it's a federal agency, it's usually in federal court. State agency, state court. Writs are usually filed in district court or the Supreme Court here in Nevada, but they can be filed in federal court if you're basing it on a federal claim or federal actors are involved. You can't file a federal claim that's already been litigated in state court. You may appeal to the U.S. Supreme Court from the state Supreme Court, but you can't start all over again in federal court after you lose in state court. And another aspect of jurisdiction, usually you must exhaust your administrative remedies when you're dealing with an administrative system that allows for administrative remedies. Most legal forms will have jurisdiction baked in. The format takes into account jurisdiction. And also consider this issue before you file because your claim may be dismissed and you may not be able to file it again. We will be continuing with our YouTube Law School format. Please go to nevadalegalservices.org if you have a legal issue and you want free legal assistance.